Back to Alabama Live on this Tuesday. The date is set. The second ever Raycom Media Camellia Bowl will take place in Crampton Bowl on Saturday, December 19th. Now, last year, the game brought out over 20,000 fans, the first year ever, and we're getting you ready for this year's events and all things Camellia Bowl. Joining us now with more, City of Montgomery liaison Carol Gunner. Carol, thank you for being here.
Thank you for having us.
For a first-year event that happened at 8 o'clock on a Saturday night, on a cold Saturday night, to have over 20,000 people show up. People get it. They understand how important a bowl game is to your city.
That's right. And you mentioned we had over 20,000 in attendance.
Yeah.
Well, over 14,000 were from the River region and from this community. And that is what it's going to take for this bowl game to be successful. And that is something that we as a staff have prided ourselves on, because that's very significant in the community support that this bowl game received last year. ESPN said that we had the most successful inaugural event that they have ever hosted, so we were really excited about that.
And that might have something to do with us getting a much better time slot this year. So wow, it's going to be at 4:30, kickoff is, but what I like about this event too is that it wasn't just that day that everything took place. We're talking about a couple of weeks ahead of time. Things are happening to get ready for this.
Our schedule of events, it's 2 pages already. From the announcement of our teams that will participate in the Camellia Bowl, that will happen December 6th.
Okay, we don't have
long now. It's the day after the SEC championship game for those in this area. They can kind of relate to that date. But December 6th, it's bowl announcement day. And then the coaches of the 2 teams will be in town the next few days after that. December 10th, we'll have a press conference with the coaches. And that really starts all the excitement when the coaches come and their site visits happen. And that really is when we get geared up and we start all of our things in motion for, like you said, it's a week-long event. I think last year we had 52 events.
Yeah, and how nice it is to have those coaches come in, those teams come in who aren't familiar with Montgomery or this area, and see the facilities, see the restaurants, see the hotels. I mean, we're talking about big business for Montgomery.
That's right. We literally, when they come in town, for those who aren't familiar, they bring a staff of, they bring their athletic director, their alumni director, all of these people, and we plan their entire visit from the time that they get here to their hotel reservations to group meals and things like that. So it's really a lot of fun.
It is.
And we go over all of their needs, and so we as a staff are here, and we have a great slate of interns this year, and that's something that ESPN is very heavy on, as interns, and so they really help our staff, and we just really all work together and with the community. Yeah,
and the thing that I like about it, it's affordable. It's right here in our area. It's one of those things you can do to bring out the whole business or the whole family. And another thing too is it's a big celebration. It's like a big party out there.
That's right. We had this time slot, as you mentioned, it was 8:15 last year, 4:30 this year, which is, we couldn't ask for a better kickoff time. It's late enough in the day that we can enjoy our tailgate. That's something that we did, having the week before Christmas kickoff. We asked a lot of the businesses in the community to host their Christmas parties. We have a corporate tailgate area. It's turnkey. We provide everything. And that was real successful last year. We had about 20 that participated. We think the numbers will be a lot higher this year because of the time slot. Also, families will be able to come and stay the duration of the game, which last year, I think the game ended around midnight. It was a great game, but a lot of families left at halftime. So we're really excited about the time. The ticket prices you mentioned, we have tickets, general admission $20, reserve $25. And
for a bowl game?
That's right. But what we found most interesting last year were the $100 tickets and the $150 tickets sold out first.
They do.
So we have increased that ESPN zone, which is the $150 ticket. It's basically like a luxury box. And it gets you gifts and food service and things like that. So, and it's indoors. A lot of people like that because of the cold weather.
And if they want to buy tickets or find out about all these events, where's the best place to go?
Just go to the Camellia Bowl website. It's camelliabowl.com. There's a countdown clock, which is really cool. all of our features. The luncheon, I know that we've talked about in previous. Pat Dye is the Alabama football legend this year, and he always promises a good time.
Yes, he does.
You know, he tells a lot of good stories,
Yeah.
whether you're Auburn or Alabama or who you pull for. But yeah, he's doing our lunch. You can purchase our luncheon tickets. So
it's all right there.
That's right.
On the
Volunteers. That's something that last year we heavily depended on, and we'll need a lot of volunteers again this year. So go to our website. It has everything.
Carol, it sounds like so much fun. Thank you so much.
Thank
It's good
you,
to see you.
Tanya.
And I know you're working hard, but you have fun too.
That's
I know you're
right.
going to have
It's
a
a
good
lot of
time.
fun.
It is fun.